Hey y'all, this is Chai and you're watching the second day of the 33 CAS, day CAS challenge that I'm doing on this channel. So just as a quick disclaimer before you start watching this video, I am gonna talk about some very sensitive topics, including homophobia, transphobia, bullying, and all that stuff, and you might ask yourself, well, what's that to do with today's prompt, which is an animal? You will find out later. It's just stuff that has been bugging me recently. So if you're not comfortable with watching that sort of stuff, I definitely have some more cozy videos on my channel. You can surely go check those out. I have plenty of those. So yeah, definitely take care of yourself and I love you. So starting, I just want to say I am deeply disappointed in humanity. um, so today's prompt is an animal, and I initially wanted to do a marine animal like a shark or something like that, but recently I've been feeling so shitty because of circumstances that I don't fawn just felt like the right thing to do, so I decided to create a fawn as kind of a protective animal, that sort of stuff. So that being said, I am going to talk about the serious things that I've been kind of experiencing lately. So let's just start. Because I really think this needs to be talked about, and it isn't talked about enough. So yesterday, as you might or might not know, I still go to school, and self-explanatory, you can choose your classmates. So I ended up with a pretty shitty class, and long story short, I've experienced discrimination in ways that I've never experienced it before. I can kind of count myself lucky, I guess. But the past days, it's just been crazy, like, not in a good way. Well, discrimination is never good, but I don't know. So let me just find a point to start. I had my LGBT flag with me, like the normal rainbow flag, and I was already kind of expecting shitty reactions because, like, they're kids, they suck, I don't like them. But yeah, I was prepared for that part. But what really set me off was that the people in my class started telling my friends to go away from me. Like, they started telling my fucking friends to go away from me because I scared them. And obviously I laughed at them because what the fuck, how stupid do you have to be to say something like that? And yeah, it was getting more intense and they didn't stop saying stuff like that. So I told a principal. Our principal told me to tell my teacher because he didn't bother doing anything about it because it wasn't technically illegal. I guess that was his point, I don't know. Um, so yeah, I told my teacher, hey dude, there's like discrimination going on in your class. This has been a thing for like over half a year, ever since I came out as like bi or gay. I used to come out, I came out as gay, but I'm bi. I found myself gay, but I don't know. Um, so yeah, and then my teacher was, I don't know, he was like, yeah, sure, let's say something about that. And then he basically ended up, like, I told them about Stonewall and all that shit. I was so upset. And then my teacher just cut me off and was like, yeah, okay, you expect so much from them, but, like, what will you give back? Like, you're upsetting them with your flag, so what are you gonna do? And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna put my flag away. I am not going to shut my fucking voice just because some tossers are bothered by it and don't have the decency to keep their mouths shut. And like, I told him that, not as graphically as I just said in real life, but I don't know, I told him that in front of the whole class and he just expected me to accept that and put my flag away. Like, dude, he acted like I was some sort of, I don't know, criminal. Well, not really, but I don't know, it shocked me. And Yeah, today was the last day of school, and I took my flag with me again. Like, I don't, I just wanted to take it with me. It's my personal thing. It's my personal choice. So I don't know. And yeah, there wasn't much with the flag going on. It was more so the issue that I'm like valedictorian in our class, and my teacher knows that I'm stealth. Okay, my teacher knows that I'm stealth, and which, if you don't know, this basically means that you're trans and you don't come out like to the other people. You just say you're like born as the gender you identify as. And yeah, so I didn't have a legal name change yet, but they know that I'm trans like my teachers, but the students don't. And so today, a really crazy, unbelievable, and sad and shocking thing happened. So I was in class, he didn't talk to me before, he didn't say anything. I did not allow him to do what he did, but he basically just held up my report card in front of everyone for a good minute or two and just talked about it. And in case you don't know, the names on report cards are big and printed, and like, if you look at them you will immediately notice the name. So naturally I was fucking pissed. And then I was like, okay, I have to get out of here. Like, I don't know. I just went out. I didn't really say anything. I just left the classroom, and he was like not shocked at all. He was just like, oh, okay, see you then, like that kind of thing. And it upset me so much. Like, he knows that it is illegal to do that. It is illegal to, like, it's violating, like, the rights a person has. And, like, I researched that. I'm not stupid. So, like, it's not only so degrading, but it's also, like, illegal. He violated laws with what he did. First off, you can't just share anyone's personal information if you don't ask them. Like, if you don't have their consent, then you cannot publish, like, show a bunch of kids their information, no matter if you think it's good or not. If you don't ask, do that. And also, if that student is trans and you know that they're in a class where they would most likely get beaten up if they were like out, and you just forcibly out them. Like, I don't know if anyone saw it, I don't know if anyone read it, but can you imagine the fear this induced? Like, this is not a small thing, this is huge, this is changing someone's life in that certain at that certain place, because trans people are treated differently from cis people, and this is the sole reason why I did not come out. And he knows that, and I talked to him about that plenty of times. And then he just comes around and, like, shows that sensitive information to everyone. Like, this is dangerous, this is not okay. This is violating laws, and this is not only happening to me, this happens to so many people. So many trans people are being discriminated against, like, or like put in dangerous situations by authority figures. This is not okay, this is not legal, this is not morally okay, this is not okay. And we need to talk about this, because it's not okay. And then when class ended, he didn't even come to check on me. He only came out when he was leaving class anyway. And then I just sat there, and he was like, yeah, I guess you're upset now. Oh my god, I get it, and stuff. And dude, this is so upsetting. He didn't even apologize. He possibly ruined a fucking kid's life, and he did not apologize. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, this is just so deeply upsetting, this is disturbing, this is not okay, this is... I guess you're getting my point, I don't know. Like, he experienced himself just the homophobia this class has. What does he think publishing information that is, like, being gay is way more accepted accepted nowadays than being trans is. And if our class even reacts that disgusted to just being gay and being like openly yourself, then what does he think forcibly outing a fucking kid as trans in that very class is going to do? As I said, I don't know if anyone like read it. I did not talk to anyone after that. I just left school because school was over anyway. And we are on summer vacation now. And like basically, I don't know for the entire summer vacation if I'm out now or not. Just because of this tosser. Like, this is not okay. And I don't know, I could rage about this like for hours, but this video is not an hour long or something like that. Even the original one is like only 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm upset, and I hope you get now why this is so fun. I don't know. I need a source of comfort, okay? I need to kind of feel safe again, and I don't know, this just brings me comfort. So yeah, I don't know. I also don't know if this sim will be up for download. Maybe I'll sort of Patreon someday. But yeah, I hope you're not too unwell after watching this. I hope you're okay. I'm certainly upset, but I don't know, it's been a long day and I kind of learned to cope with it, so I'm doing better now, but it's still deeply upsetting and it's not okay. And in case you're wondering why I'm uploading this video, if I'm like so important on like my not getting outed and stuff. First off, I highly doubt that anyone I know will see this. Second off, I'm just so tired of it and this is not okay, and this needs to get out. So people need to hear this, people need to validate us. This is not okay, this is dehumanizing, this is totally unacceptable. And I just want to have my voice heard, and I want to have everyone else's voice heard who has ever been in this position, because I myself have had plenty of nightmares about situations like this. I've had a phase where I only had nightmares, and like about this kind of stuff impacted my quality of life so much. And like constantly living in fear of being outed, and then people just spreading your information so carelessly, like that naming you in front of everyone, and then like defending it by saying you hadn't had a legal name change yet. That's not okay. That's not okay, no matter if it's legal in your country, no matter like the context it was in, it's not okay, and we do not have to keep up with that shit. So to everyone who has ever experienced that, you have my whole heart. I love you so much and I wish you the best. To everyone who hasn't experienced that or isn't like trans or gay or whatever, it's okay. I just hope that you hear voices, because that's not okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, whether concerning the video. I would rather not hear any insults directed at me just because of my existence. I don't know if this will happen, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for sticking around, and yeah, by watching this you make our voices heard, so thank you and have a nice day.